Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to come in and we're going to continue working on our back squats with a 2-second pause. We're going to do 4 singles on this one. This weight should start approaching something that really starts to challenging you at the bottom position. That's really the focus of this, is really building that strength in that bottom position. Holding for 2 seconds will get pretty hard, but we don't want to go completely to failure. I don't want anybody getting at risk of that. This should be heavy, but we should be very doable here. Just really focus on being in a good position in that bottom place. If you do feel like it's starting to get crazy heavy, be sure to ask for a spot on this. I don't want anybody buckling on this, hurting their backs, or going to a place that's just not safe. Once we're done with that, we're going into a 10-minute AMRAP. And this is 100% just going to be go, right? 40 wall ball shots, 50 burpee box jump overs. You're going to go moderately fast on this. The wall ball shots, probably breaking into 2 or 3 sets. Those burpee box jump overs are at a pace that you can maintain those without taking large breaks. 10 minutes is super fast, so you're able to kind of push on that accelerator just a little bit here and raise that heart rate up above 80% of your max heart rate. So this is going to be a push. The legs are going to feel like jello. Breathing's going to be hard. Going to feel hard to jump on this one. Just be very be very specific about it, but push. That's the goal here. On Tuesday, we're going to play with some touch and go clean and jerks. This is higher rep on an EMOM, E2MOM. So keep that in mind. This is 10 unbroken reps. The weights are going to be lighter. The predominant focus here is the skill of maintaining that weight both up and down, finding that breathing pattern, not going to a place where you're going to hurt yourself, but maintaining really good mechanics behind that clean and jerk. This does not need to go heavy. Once we're done with that, we're going into a workout for time. 21 hang power cleans, 42 lunges, 500-meter row, rest, 15 hang power cleans, 30 alternating lunges, 500-meter row, rest, and then 9 hang power cleans, 18 alternating lunges, and finish with the row. Looking at a cap and goal of under 18 minutes here. And this is one of those that, because the reps decrease every round, you get a little bit of rest. You're able to push this one pretty hard. This is high intensity intervals. So push through that first round at a pretty hard pace, take a break, push through that second round. Because it's fewer reps, you should be able to do it even faster than that first round, take a break, and then pedal to the metal for the last one. Finish that row as hard as you're able to go, but maintain for all 500 meters. For those power cleans, looking for a weight that you can do about 8 to 10 reps fresh. Keep in mind that as you get tired, that may diminish just a little bit. That's okay. The reps are decreasing also. So we're looking at about 2 to 3 sets max for any of these movements. On Wednesday, we're going to get right into the workout. 80 or 100 calories on the bike, and every minute on the minute, we're going to do 5 Russian kettlebell swings. That includes that first minute. So you start this workout with 5 swings, jump on the bike and go. This shouldn't take all that long. Looking at under 12 minutes really for this one. Cap will be 15 minutes. I don't think that's going to be an issue here. Once we're done with that, we're going to do some cash out. Going to make that chest and core burn a little bit. Every 2 minutes on the minute, we're going to do quite a few reps here. So make sure you moderate those weights a little bit so that you're not burning out too fast. You should have enough time, about 30 to 40 seconds on this of rest time, so that you're able to recover and do that again on that cash out. Looking at really getting good blood flow and pump into that chest, arms, and abs. So on Thursday, revisiting the deadlift, building heavy. The last set of this one, 95% plus, you should be pushing close to that 1 rep max. Again, just practicing going heavy. This is how we get better. Continued practice continue seeing these types of things. It's going to get heavier just because it's showing up more often. Then we're going into 9-minute AMRAP, 10 dumbbell hang power cleans, and 10 toes to bar. This one is going to get very grippy. Be sure to break things up quickly or sooner than you think on this. Nobody needs to be falling off the bar. Nobody needs to be dropping dumbbells. Move well through this, but be very diligent about coming down, taking a short break, getting back up there, breaking the reps up before you have to, because once you have to, it's going to fall apart. So break these up sooner than you think, but it's only 9 minutes. So kind of balance that out between how hard can you push versus how many breaks do you take. They should not be long breaks. On Friday, skill work. 10-round EMOM, bouncing between a pull-up variation, whatever works for you in this case, pull-ups, chest to bar pull-ups, maybe even bar muscle-ups, or wherever you are in your pull-up kind of scheme, banded or ring rows. And then going to bounce that with thrusters, barbell thrusters, practicing that consistent 10 reps that you can maintain, breathing through these. That means the weights aren't super heavy, trying to focus on efficient barbell thruster movements. Once we're done with that, we're going into the CrossFit Open Workout 18.3, and there are a lot of reps here. The cap time for this is 14 minutes. I don't expect anybody to finish this in 14 minutes, so we're going to treat this like an AMRAP. 2 rounds, 100 double unders, 20 overhead squats, 100 double unders, 12 ring muscle ups, 100 double unders, 20 dumbbell snatch, 100 double unders, and 12 bar muscle ups. That is a lot of work, what we're looking at. Those double unders should be something that you can do in 2 to 3 sets. Overhead squats or front squats, if they need to be, you should be able to do those pretty close to unbroken. When you get to the ring muscle ups, I want that to be something that you can do fairly efficiently, fairly effectively, not necessarily one at a time, 2 to 3 reps at a time. So if that's in the pull-up realm, great. Go to a pull-up variation that works for you. Get into the dumbbell snatches, again, looking at close to unbroken or maybe 2-3 sets on that. And then the bar muscle ups should be very similar to those ring muscle ups, something that's slightly challenging, 2 to 3 reps at a time, very consistently. If you get through the first round on this one, you scaled things pretty well, keep going. If you didn't get through everything on this, maybe one of those things is a little harder than it should have been, but the goal is to try to finish a full round in that 14-minute time frame. Everybody should be working on that second round is really the goal of this one. On Saturday, going into a partner workout, 20 rounds, splitting this however you need to, one person working at a time, however. So one person works, one person rests. 2 wall walks, 10 sit-ups, 10 Russian kettlebell swings. You get to choose your weight. Splitting that however you need to between 2 partners with one person resting at a time. Goal here is to do that in under 28 minutes. That should not be an issue. You guys should be able to move through this one quickly enough to get through that in 28 minutes. Those wall walks, however, I want to be in a good position for those. Don't run through those super fast. Get to the top. Make sure you're in a good position before you come back down. Once we're done with that, we're going into a cash out. 9 rounds, every minute on the minute. First minute, you're going to do a dumbbell Z press, sitting on the floor, 8 reps with your left arm. Second minute, you're going to do that with your right arm. Third minute, you're going to rest. The whole point of this is to get good, solid core position. This is going to build on that wall walk, and you're going to be pressing each side, meaning both sides have to be taxed. You can't let one arm do more work than the other because they're going to be doing dumbbell work. So this is the point. See which arm feels a little stronger. See which one feels a little weaker. Go with the weight of the weaker arm. But should be a weight that's challenging for 8 reps. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.